So technically, the whole space now is 12,500.
Okay.
But if you want to play, then you tell them, oh, this is what you think your strength can sell. So instead of 12,500, you think that your strength can sell, say, half of the space, which is like 6,000. Then the venue owners or the managers of the place will say, okay, that's fine. You have a way to give you 6,000. So that when you are playing your show, you know your capacity, the capacity that you have paid for is the 6,000 capacity. So in this case, if the team Stoneboy, any of the organizers of the show, all can say, we are going for the 6,000 capacity. And on the day they were able to sell 6,000 capacity, now they can brag and say that their show was a sold out. DJ Snips Santo Timia Mania here to my desert. Santo Timia Mania. I was say, and come up with a banner with Dibia. I can say, oh, Casana or Casano, a carbontia, and Yasaphobi TV. Oh, Casama, so whatever I'm saying, when it goes out, there will be intelligent people who will be watching, there will be intelligent people who will be listening. So if you come out and you speak like this, then you ask yourself, but what are the intelligent people who will be listening or watching? What will they be saying? Because how can you say curtains, keke, they were used for soundproof? Who said, on the studio, or the curtains as I say? So the studio is also built for soundproofing.
Yes.
I'm sure said DJs is slim, the studio, you know, soundproof for your curtains not there. I wouldn't talk about a sales credibility away from him. What I can rather say is that anytime he wants to talk about filling the OVO, he may have to explain. That is just it. Now, okay, when we are talking about people who have filled the OVO Wembley Arena and Stoneboy wants to be part of the conversation, or not also Ochechim,
okay.
So, oh, okay, I've also played there, but I played half of the space. Whilst those who really filled the whole auditorium can say, oh, yeah, feeling, boning, feeling, but in his case, he would have to explain. This doesn't take credibility away from you.
Okay.
Sammy Flex TV is a media organization on its own. They report on anything that is reportable, from showbiz to politics to sports to whatever. They report on everything. So personally, me as me sorry, I mean who say much congratulations. I'm saying, hey, I'm on for the best and we ask them where the baby and talk. I'm best starting some comment if I'm and yes, my can still was and because comment na Mr. Company down one of the company that has to be on the company in Kasai. Sammy Flex na and a company no be anti-meaning in Kasai.
Yes.
Some commoning na in question come as usual. Yeah, then you almost around us, you know. Definitely now come back to play.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hot Wave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I'm gonna use my one. I'm gonna find SIM card. Thank you. Love you. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste.
Yes, sir. We are back again in the core studios of Sammy Flex TV, and it's all about Sammy Flex Pizza. Now, over the weekend, they don't make no events in the Now, this time around the events, I don't find chain. You baba Ghana later, but this time you too far and UK abrochime in the London, and it's all about the BHIMFest 2026, hosted by our very own Stone Boy, our boy, the president of the BHIM campaign. Yes, you are hade. Na nyama was yes, shatter face na nyakupon nim de oye ne nyama. Ndom no budama. London our police force said, Dabby, we've never seen these people before. Are they in the UK? No, this show can't go on. Yes, for stampede no to chen. I will stampede e would oy ndom. Into what's the yen because of ndom no 1 year show no. Other shows were cancelled. Sammy show ni both experience were cancelled. So obi go back to yen nim. Oh yeah, the BHIM festival and park Saturday way. Oh yeah, fell wankasa. But after show no videos se pwe in kofra start to kasa. Why the some the bottle the man. Man ko timi na hanka them. Wherever my sidekick is, or them ko hwehwen. And then my friend the papa network hadi nas dabi as some about opponent day or they can be because industry you are part of it. And then I'm my sidekick. We are going to discuss all about the BHIMFest, whatever happened in Stama and Kwafora Kano. No so as an industry player, also OC. Man like Sammy Flex.
Desert.
Man like Sammy Flex.
Oh, man like Mr. Desert.
Wow, what do you know me?
Man, say what for you? Say that why fine man.
And I'm getting go to my handsome. Remember Bruni Biana.
That be Bruni. They mean you be my mean wow. So I just want to wow.
Oh,
that be Bruni. There not some kind of thing. You pay Bruni there that. Wow, to me the ballroom then wow. Maybe I meet him wow myself.
Where you went from? Where you went from fast?
On village reporter beam and our broadcaster beam. You see, I also will be all city reporting. So I said, now say village report heavy.
Oh.
Wabakrom.
All
right. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. All right, that was just by the way. I hope that over the weekend, Abrochimemna BBI are okay.
Oh yes. The weather is still good. And interestingly, here in America, so more programs because but unfortunately, many of the programs because for America and cross from Ghana.
Oh.
Because last Friday, even RTBs performed. Not Saturday rather, RTBs performed in Ohio. Kofi Kinata also performed in New York. And so there are many things happening here in America, but for some reasons, they are not crossing borders to Ghana like it is happening from UK. And it makes me wonder, then also.
But me, so way long and awaiting show. That is the BHIMFest, God being so good. Yes. Wabo show no what to get Ghana
Yeah.
name? Yes, go for baby kasa. Let's talk about discuss the summer unkofo work kana they also ati what social media about BHIMFest. No? As an industry player, if you can rate show now in terms of 1 to 10, how are you going to rate the show?
Oh, that's it. I think sir, I have been reading what is happening. So when you say definitely you get a comes of both Shatter Movement and BIM Nation going at each other. And no, I keep saying nobody can stop reggae. It is hard for you to stop it because that is their game and that is how they play it best. When it is time for BIM Nation, you know definitely Shatter Movement will get up and fight. When it is time for Shatter Movement, definitely BIM Nation would also get up and fight. So when the two there, if you try to even worry your head about them, you are worrying yourself for nothing. Because interestingly, even when you say it for BIM, not one day, one no kofun, BIM for Nakasa and Francho. It is the same way when you say it for Shatter Movement, and one day, one no kofun, Shatter for and Francho. So who are you to even stop it? You can't stop it, and therefore it is happening. I've been reading commentaries, interesting. Whilst BIM Nation's people are very happy, proud and excited about their show, definitely the Shatter Movement people also play their politics, and that is to be expected. But now back to your question about how I would rate the show from 1 to 10. I think to the organizer Stoneboy and his team, if you ask them, I think their rating will be 10-10.
10-10, yes.
Yeah, yes, if you ask them, then the reason I'm getting it from their side is that I want to hear show. Sometimes we worry our head for what we think we want for people, but we know what people want for themselves. Sometimes we worry our head. We think, okay, I didn't know the pan one you say, I didn't know the pan one you say, but we forget that they would also want to do something for themselves. So that's why I'm saying that if you ask me, sir, from the point of view of the organizers and Team Stoneboy, how would they rate this? I'll say they rate it 10-10 because one, to them they had a full house. And I'll explain the full house. I'll explain that.
Okay.
To them, they had the full house as they had planned to play it. Again, their expectation of having some artists from different areas also coming to join,
yes.
and as different countries coming to join, they were able to get that as well. Omunya, some from Nigeria, Omunya, some from Jamaica, Omunya, some from Ghana, and to them that was the plan. And yes, Stoneboy and Kwan, they focus on. Beyond Stoneboy being the star performer, there are other things we want to see, and all those things came to play. So definitely, it was a win for them. There were no casualties. Everything was flowing perfectly. Security was on point for them. Everything else, like Bibia Koyemom. But like I'm saying, almost no munim de almost. I'm sure their excitement at a team, the happiness as a team, it was because of my expectations now, not every person now, and a team realize the venue, that is the OVO
Arena.
Arena Wembley Honor. Now, let's go into the other issues and I conversation among for discussing.
Yes.
And it is simple. For instance, one thing among for Kapaya said was the show sold out. Now, I know there are some technicalities that we can't ignore. So if you want to discuss that, you have to make sure you break it down well so that the sold out will be put in the right perspective. Now, let's talk about the whole OVO Wembley Arena. The whole OVO Wembley Arena, no. A funny part 12,500. That is what is on record. The whole Wembley Arena, no. A funny part 12,500, and that is what is on record. Now, what they do is that if you are coming to do an event today, last time to make a chance, okay, you want to play it at the OVO Wembley, but strength, I bet me at all, A 4,000, A 5,000, A 6,000. They have a way of giving you just that space for you to be able to play your gig. But don't tell me the
Me too, Matthias. Me too.
Good. So technically, the whole space now is 12,500.
Okay.
But if you want to play, then you tell them, oh, this is what you think your strength can sell. So instead of 12,500, you think that your strength can sell, say, half of the space, which is like 6,000. Then the venue owners or the managers of the place will say, okay, that's fine. You have a way to give you 6,000. So that when you are playing your show, you know your capacity, the capacity that you have paid for is the 6,000 capacity. So in this case, if the team Stoneboy, any of the organizers of the show, all can say, we are going for the 6,000 capacity. And on the day they were able to sell 6,000 capacity, now they can brag and say that their show was a sold out show.
Sold out, okay.
I hope you are getting me.
I'm getting you. They
can brag and say that their show was a sold out show because their expectation was to sell just the 6,000 column and not the 5,000 or 4,000 column. So if they were able to sell those ones, then indeed they can say it was a sold out show. But now the other thing is that can they also say they sold out the whole OVO Wembley Arena? That one is a no.
Okay.
That one is a no because they did not sell out the whole space. As in the whole space, which is the 12,500 capacity.
Okay.
They did not sell it. But their show, as in the BHIMFest show, it was a sold out show. So you see, this particular thing is highly technical, and therefore, if you want to talk about it and you don't face the issues real hard, definitely you either speak in favor of someone or you speak at the detriment of another person.
Okay.
Because we know, I say, okay, me,
yeah.
And so in size bucket 34. But if I'm able to find the bucket 34, I wouldn't be able to carry myself. But the size of the bucket is 34. So I go and I fetch half of 34. Then I'm able to carry the 34 myself. Which I'm also a 34 bucket.
Yeah.
Which I'm because I'm Sammy first, no, so 34 buckets. But the size in the 34 bucket was half. So in this case, this is the same thing of Stoneboy show. The venue normally to program this was the Wembley OVO Arena. The whole venue takes 12,000. But from everything, and that is where the curtains conversation comes in. Yes, that is where the curtain conversation comes in the sense that when you come for the 6,000 venue, then what it means that they would have to make sure they partition the space. They have to make sure they partition the space just to suit the agreed 6,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 the amount. You have to partition it. That is why people saw the curtains. Now I've heard you see DJ Slim say the curtains was just for soundproof.
Yes.
DJ Slim says something to me mania here to my desert. Something to me mania. I say so and come on me bana odibia. Aya kan we say oh kasana e kwabontia anya safo betibi. Oh, Kasama, so whatever I'm saying, when it goes out, there will be intelligent people who will be watching, there will be intelligent people who will be listening. So if you come out and you speak like this, then you ask yourself, but what are the intelligent people who will be listening or watching? What will they be saying? Because how can you say curtains, keke, they were used for soundproof? Who said, on the studio, the curtains as I say, so the studio is also built for soundproofing.
Yes.
I'm sure that DJ's is slim, the studio, soundproof for a curtains not there.
Dabida.
So why is he speaking like this? You see, truth is only one.
Yeah.
And this again does not take the credit from Stoneboy and the organizers. It doesn't take the credit from them. They have done well as a team. Charlie, the almost no money, no more 6,000 or 5,000. Yamiadum, and no material selling pictures or videos was I'm for woman. Baby, Nippany, baby, educators no, after any action. But honor, one winning so my holding to me, Tom. And that is where I'm saying they can still pride themselves and say we sold out.
Okay.
Only say, Charlie, I've holding to me, Tom. You're holding me to this particular size. I don't know more time, you know. And you know, when DJ Slim comes to say the carpet was for Santufa, one, it is a lie. The carpet was just to make sure that, okay, portion now, Mokase Mompeno, you're blocking the views of others. Portion now, Mosimopen, Eluni, money after the curtain, I'm showing you, Momo within the curtains, Momo Shonamo. And that is what it's left. It was not to do any soundproofing and how the Jimmy Fosa. What is there? And in all, no, technically, Stoneboy, the half, the section or the portion of the venue, no. I hear the OVO Wembley Arena. Almost me selling, but they have not been able to sell the whole space. The last time I know an African artist who sold the whole space was I think Chris Daniel.
Yeah.
Keith Daniel rather. Yeah, Keith Daniel from Nigeria. I remember the last time he played a show there, he used the whole venue and it was cool. And again, Obana's venue and what this was with me Akoje Sahaf Noabo. And you know, this is something that definitely you see the fans will sure talk about it because to the fans, it's actually I said, oh, venue na me kwaje, you know, and yet the whole space na me kwaje. Enti normal dream okay o kaso wa sell at person man who say was selling na but you should share who say curtains bi o ha enye ni nyina na ya sell enti ono say o kaso wa sell o view I see the meeting komo okay I know the fans and komo but I see technically and as experts in the industry this is how their understanding is they got their space, they were able to sell their space but not the whole arena, and that is how I can simply put it.
Okay. All right, so with this, that I'll say, what's it?
Me too.
Okay, let me say with this, I'll say okay, sold out 12,500 capacity, seated OVO arena no. Nisa and program area. He said who said it was just the middle that is almost 6,000 of the whole place. You know, does it shift some credibility away from Stoneboy?
Credibility. Well, again, I wouldn't talk about a sales credibility away from him. What I can rather say is that anytime he wants to talk about filling the OVO, he may have to explain. That is just it. Now, okay, when we are talking about people who have filled the OVO Wembley Arena and Stoneboy wants to be part of the conversation, or not also
Ochechim, okay.
So, oh, okay, I've also played there, but I played half of the space. Whilst those who really filled the whole auditorium can say, oh, yeah, feeling a boning, feeling, or moment, but in his case, he would have to explain this doesn't take credibility away from you.
Okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't take credibility out of you. It only means you have to explain further when you are doing your thing. That is the only thing, and that is what it means. It doesn't take away any credibility. Credibility, it is still intact for him. And he's done what he can do. As a matter of fact, easy. And unless you are expecting more from him. Okay. There's nothing more he could do.
Okay. Now, DJ Slim, so I can say, with BHIMFest, you know, there was no stampede, there was nothing like Bayre, Kile Willy, and now both for theater going. So with this, does it bring back the belief and faith that Ghanaians or more diaspora no, they have in our musician, the industry?
He was doing politics. The moment he starts talking about there was no security breach, there was no kele wele, you know the politics now make us see into me, you know. Okay. Or not to say, oh yeah, the politics man BHIM Nation, and he said politics now was start, you know. Or can I'm a BHIM Nation looking good now, shatter women are looking bad. And that is what he's trying to achieve. It doesn't take anything away from the realities of the ground. That in the case of shutter movements, cancel, it was because Charlie, the people were more than the security could contain.
Okay.
And unlike in Ghana, I Bianca, a bit me a buy and Yagusuno. Sa Obi Manswa, Omu Muso. Every little detail is so important to them, and then they see and see. And he doesn't take anything from the industry. And it's one person who wants to play politics against the other. And some politics, no, when he's doing it, it's fine. You don't have to take all those things so serious. They are just jokes on the side.
Okay. Last way, I know. And then can found in as much as we CEO or staff workers and a staffer take it handle Sammy Flex TV. But then but at least see on the SNT1 wait after show no admin I bet you congratulating a message Emma Stoneboy. Now with that post a lot of comments, almost 1K comments where people, some of them were bashing, some would say like Omoka say, yeah, this is what we want in town. Obiya dia wabanabaso or yes we can chikakra. Where Eric Tosca or industry your own Eric Tosca or far post Omoye was Sammy Flex TV and offer Stoneboy video bia wire dada adia to say glory neba. Now one take part member MBG Glory no meaning Sammy Flex TV I say okay we are affiliated to Shatawale and because of your link with Shatawale so definitely go say Shatawale workers enti banisa I mean say whatever Stoneboy is saying in the video no or the Sammy Flex TV, what do you have to say?
Well, I think Sammy Flex TV Sammy Flex in common. Command you be there and then you go explain tire. Until I'm no more with shutter movements and command the only did that. As much as I continue to work with shutter movements, I continue to move with shutter wall, some command but I think those who have ears for listening and those who have eyes will see it. As a shutter movement, a different company. Sammy Flex TV and see a different company. Now Sammy Flex TV and Sammy Flex, shutter movement and Sammy Flex TV different companies, but the person the common denominator or common factor Sammy Flex. Sometimes or shutter movement or sometimes about Sammy Flex TV. But again, it does not take anything from both camps. Because Sammy Flex TV is a media organization on its own. They report on anything that is reportable, from showbiz to politics to sports to whatever. They report on everything. So personally, me as me sorry, I mean who say much congratulations. I'm say hey, I'm on for the best and we ask them where the baby and talk. I'm best starting sa comment via mo and yes my can stop as and be comment na Mr. Company down one of the company that has be the company in Kasai. Sammy Flex na and na company no be anti-meaning in Kasai.
Yes.
Some commoning na in question come about as usual. Then almost around us, definitely now come back to play. And yes, Sammy Flex TV as a company, they are doing their work. Some people don't understand, but once again, you are not living to impress everybody. You are not party as a jollof. You can't make everybody happy.
Yes.
You are not jollof served at a party. You can't make everybody happy. You just have to do what is right. Are you reporting? Yes, you are reporting. Are you being legal or legit in your reportage? Yes, you are. Are you causing any defamation? No, you are not causing defamation. Do you really have people who are following? From the commentaries, I said they all come about 1K comments. Say yes, indeed. People are following. So why would you keep quiet when you have 1,000 people ready to comment on the subject on your page? We are in numbers game, so that is it. Yes, and the Italian team stop you. Some catch say a dream maybe a cofono on your delay, especially more with your a dream maybe a normal delay. and move beyond now dreams. So
Okay.
you know what you want and you know what you are looking for.
Sure.
Go ahead, do it, and achieve what you want to achieve with it.
Okay. All right. And a man like Sammy Flex, and there, YIMFest has say on BHIM review now and some also around the BHIM festival. It happened last Saturday. UK no. Na BB here also. You better to start from now. And commander, you started there. Start week in there, and then commander bar neighbor into and there seated well, cause and there
Yeah, man.
Mebo wa huma musa.
But Omo say they cover the place to prevent any the
Soundproof.
and
Okay, sure. All right. So that's it, baby. Yes, so that was man like Sammy Flex all the way in the US and in the Chichen come on about what everything that is happening around BHIMFest that happened last Saturday. Yes, curtains. What is soundproof? Hey, and my minister which omochigo. This is Sammy Flex Speaks right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desert Ashed, and we are what? We are out of here.
A prior Gusua ye China commona, obisi okay. Brasa me media me pese monje visa kwama because I know how to find my way to China, and I'm through China, so I mean how to find my way here and there. And it's okay, no problem. Oh, problem near say uhia visa kwa, and also possible. Sammy Flex TV citywide. You be making sure say obenya visa kwa, and no 7,000 Ghana cedis pay. Yeah, the visa be ma na on sweat me aye everything you want to do on your own. Once again, call us. We are your China partners. So anytime you think China, think about us and we will surely take you there. Your friend is Sammy Flex. You share na yanko China beam. 7,000 Ghana cedis ubenya o visa only. But person near kubum at group to another. Frey na any unkomo. Everything we do for you. Your friend is